All right, everybody, welcome to my channel. Then came Bronson. I am Bronson, and today I decided to do softcore. I didn't know if I was going to play this today, so as you can see here, I did start a character. I'm level 20. I wanted to get a feel to decide if I still felt like playing this game after the last 2 days of heartbreak on the hardcore. I mean, I'm gonna still keep the death counter. I started over on the soft core. As you can see, I died 8 times already and only level 20. And the reason why for that is because I didn't avoid those realms of enmity, or however you say it, the special portals that have all the good resources in there. And that's a lot of the fun for leveling up nowadays in this game. And I was avoiding that because they're really difficult and you can die. But there's a lot of great rewards in there too. So in every death I've had on hardcore was in those zones, and I'm like, you know what, I want to play those zones. I'm not the best player in the world, so today we're just gonna do a nice chill stream, and we're gonna just grind up some levels. I'm pretty confident I'm gonna be level 20 by the time, or level 70 by the time I get done today, probably even a little bit further than that. Another reason why I was kind of debating on if I was going to do this today too is because I wasted all of the beginning seasonal resources that you get on my hardcore playthrough. I don't have any of them for this playthrough, for the softcore version. So I didn't get the greater rift challenge cache. I don't have I'm not going to have this seasonal journey chapter to get the chapter 2 and 3 rewards from Hydric's gift to give me my set. So I'm only going to get 2 pieces from that when I can complete tier 4 content. So or torment 4 content. So it's gonna be a little bit of a struggle. However, I have gotten some good drops already early on, so which is good. So we'll get started here, and I'll show you here. We're gonna play on normal for now. Still, we're just gonna have a nice, like I said, nice chill game and whatnot. So, but I did get this again, the Hellcat, which is great for grenades, and I've been able to pretty much start wiping stuff pretty good. I already got a crown for experience gain. I got a good crown too. It's not the best, but that's pretty solid crown. And yeah, and so this where we're at, and I think we're just gonna, like I said, I don't have to sit here and stress about dying. If I die, I die. We can just keep going. So that's what we're gonna do, and have a good stream here. So during my first bit, I already did 1 and 2, so we'll go to 3 and just start hitting these up. But like I said, I don't have any of the advantages that you get from doing the cache, so I don't have any special power like I did in the hardcore version. So I don't have my fan of knives button to kill everything quickly, you know. So we're just gonna have to. It's gonna be kind of a slow grind here. Hopefully, we'll get maybe another good drop somewhere that'll help us out. But the Hellcat's a good one for sure. And we're not going to avoid the realms of enmity either. We're going to just hit those up, and we're going to go in there and get all the rewards. So they give us death spreads in there even before level 60. Not to mention you have a higher chance of getting legendaries and stuff in there, which is what, you know, it's all about. So we're going to get this gear, and hopefully we'll get to in a similar place or a better place before we quit. Because it's softcore, I will be playing offline. I will keep my my death counter going for you guys though, so you can see that next week. Because we're planning to play this also next weekend. We're just in a lull for a couple weeks here until the Path of Exile League comes out. So, but I doubt during the work week this week I'll get all the season journey done. So that's what we'll be working on this weekend, or the remainder of today, and then next weekend is getting the season journey complete, try to get those rewards. Also here early on too, I will be picking up virtually everything because, like I said, I didn't get the cash for this for the softcore version, so I'm literally starting off with nothing. So everything I'm getting is whatever the drops are. We'll come back to that. I wanna complete the bounty first, that way I don't have to teleport back here after the bounty is done. And it's just right there, so. All right. This is what happened last time. The first one I did in this playthrough, came across bosses and they killed me immediately because, you know, I was like level 10 maybe, not even that. I had no skills, no nothing. This is definitely a lot easier. Ooh. There's only 2. There should be 3. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, that grenade, Hellcat for the grenades is pretty good, especially early on. It's not a bad thing, and it doesn't cost me any hatred to use, so. That's the other thing with the Realms of Enmity. If you can see this right here, this is a necrosis, and so I just keep taking damage, and it's in a random room that the enemies will give it to you, and you just keep taking damage. And if you take more than you than you're healing, you just die. So if you keep coming into these Realms of Enmity, you're gonna, you know, like I said, I died every time I died on hardcore. It was in one of the, every time I've died in this game, it's been one of these rooms. So, but this is where all the good stuff is. So I don't want to miss out. So we're not going to. We're gonna enjoy all the benefits. These get even more rewarding too when you get into like tier 16 and stuff like that, Torment 16. I don't know why I keep calling them tier, but you know, every game's got their thing. Like I said, I'm going to be picking up everything because I need all these resources because I didn't get that cash at the beginning, so. I gotta tell you though, I got lucky with this the Hellcat thing. I know I've probably mentioned it too many times already, but it was a nice item to get early on here. We've gotten a couple other legendaries that they're not great. I just got them for stats more than anything. So. right. So we got a couple rolls. Let's go teleport back real quick and empty out. We're gonna be doing this a lot in these because they just drop so much stuff. And like I said, I don't even have enough gold to, like, when you open up that cache, you get like 5 million gold. So you can max out all these guys. I don't even have enough to do that yet. So what does this do? Armor is reduced. Okay, no big deal. No big deal. All right, moving on. Getting all this. Pick up all this good stuff or bad stuff. Whatever. We need the resources. We need the resources. So. And it's funny because sometimes these will go. I don't even know. I haven't paid attention. I know it feels like 20 levels deep, but I've also had them go like 1 level deep. So. Hey, that's probably nothing good this early though. Not a chess piece. I can't think of any chess piece that off the top of my head that's any decent for legendary power that changes, that's game breaking or anything like that. Oh, this is gonna be the end because I think we have to kill the. I think when we get to the end, there's the goblin, I believe, and we kill him. He drops a chest. Yep. Okay. This was a relatively short one in comparison to some of the other ones, so which is not bad. That's not necessarily a bad thing.
My pack is full.
All right, let's go and well, everything I have is not going to be as good as the legendary I just picked up for sure. So. All right. That's actually not a bad one to have. Especially considering I have the Hellcat too, so I'm not using up any of my resource. So I'm going to have some major damage reduction. That's not too horrible. We're going to want to save that one too for putting into our cube, which I did already go get with this new playthrough, so... Alright.
I am returning to town.
We'll empty out everything. Let's see here. That'll definitely be an improvement. We'll equip that. Nope. Nope. All right. How are we doing with the gems? Need 2 more diamonds to create... Oh, wait, no, I think I need 2 regular diamonds, and then I think... Ooh. They need to be tier 3 to make a flawless diamond. Okay. Alright, cool. Then we can craft for flawless diamond. Like I said, I have to be, I have to be real choosy with, because of all that. But that should unlock my ability to use... with the altar here, that should unlock my ability to use any weapon, regardless of level, any item regardless of level. So, because this I also had to start over as well because of the because softcore and hardcore have they're basically separate games. So, all right, so now, and I got enough I can get the next offering too. Because of the realms of enmity. Although I think I want to hang on to this because extracting legendary powers only costs, it's upgrading that costs a lot. So right now I can extract 2 powers, I believe. Let me come over here and see. I'm gonna want to because yeah, let's see here. Yeah, I have enough stuff I can extract 2 items right now. So I'm gonna hold off on getting the next rank there on my altar. But now, because of that, I should be able to make the best bow I can get my hands on currently, which I believe this is a level 55 one. But I should be able to make this, and this will give me a big jump in power. Look at that, and it's socketed, so... Alright. So now I should be able to also put one of these in there. And we're golden. Alright, so we'll just continue on. You know what? We just started this one. I just got a big bump in power. Let's kick it up to... Let's see here. Let's go to Torment 1 for a second. We'll see. The advantages of being softcore is if I try and die, we can lower it. No big deal. So I got a lot of defense now with that chest piece, and then being able to use an item super high level. We're not dying. Don't want to judge everything off of a goblin. Alright, so how is everything else going? Yeah, okay, these are taking too long to kill. I don't know, I'm kind of... Okay, there we go, an elite. Oh... Kinda. Not horrible. I think I'm gonna go ahead and go with it until I get a realm of the enmity and then decide how that goes. So we'll go ahead and come in here, and I haven't been really hit, it doesn't feel like either, so I'm not sure how much damage they're doing. Okay, they're not doing much damage to me either this stage, so that's good. See here, checking up on people here. All right. Okay. So, because I was distracted off the game for half a second, and these things are not killing me, so I don't have to worry about that. And that's mind you is the only high level weapon. The only high level item I have is the weapon, so everything else is at my level or lower. So definitely, I'm not gonna die here in Torment 1. So, and this will help level us up faster, obviously. So it also help get us gold faster, so I can max out my blacksmith and get a better weapon, which will make things go by faster. So. As we've already gained 2 levels since joining this game. And we got an empty... that portal. You would think they would have called it something a little bit easier to say, you know? Alright. Alright, let's see here. We want to bust out our sentry, because that thing has always been helpful. I believe there's something that does more damage. I thought it was custom engineering. Maybe it's ballistics. No, I thought there was a grenader. That's what it is. 45. Okay. All right. Yeah, see, these are a little harder to kill. I'm not dying, which is great. They're just a little tougher to kill because they got way more health. Oh, there's another death. All right. Of course, it wouldn't help if I didn't stand in the muck. I'm trying to decide if the every time in these places, they're just the most rewarding though, so you don't want to skip out on them. But I'm thinking, I don't know, maybe the Tear Torment is a little too much. Yeah, they say if you're taking too long to kill things, you should definitely, because like those little guys are fine, but and you don't mind the difficulty spike on other enemies for a second, but you definitely don't want to be sitting too long. We're gonna be here all day, so we're gonna turn it down. Come in here. Repair. Yeah, take care of a little bit of inventory management. All right, and then we'll go turn it down here again. Let's do master. All right, so we need 35,000. That feels a little bit better.
Do not give up. We must drive these demons back.
Of course, it's on top of the keep that I purposely went around.
Need more discipline. My training has paid off. I feel more powerful. I could get accustomed to that. This cannot be opened yet.
All right.
I'll be telling stories about that for a while.
Oh no, I didn't like the way that felt. More Wallers, damn. And the shield. The Waller Shielder is great. Yeah, definitely. I think that definitely is better. Just
How satisfying.
no, they may be taking longer to kill, but they're giving me a lot more experience because I just looked at how long I've been streaming versus the level, and I gained probably what is it, 8 levels, 7 levels in like the last like 5 to 10 minutes. So it doesn't feel as good, but I'm definitely killing things faster, so or getting more experience. So all I can do is sit here and hope to get that. Oh, I'm at 35,000, so I can get the next next one up. So yeah, this is gonna feel good right here. I think I just need to get. Once I get up to level, what is it? Get my blacksmith up to rank 12, which I think I'm like 3 levels off. I'm not sure how much gold I'm gonna need, but if I can handle this stuff, this is the way to do it. So.
Not enough hatred. I should get accustomed to that.
I just got a new considered in combat. Damn it. Alright. Got a new skill, so I think that's the one I normally use. Yeah, so that should help with the killing. Oh yeah, that helps out a lot. Alright. Alright. I hate the missions. They're like, kill everything in this keep, and the keep is a maze. The caves are okay, because the caves don't have as many twists and turns. No, no, no. Definitely not. Okay. I'll go with that for now.
Do you want more?
Hey, Kiva! Kiva! Thanks for the lurk. Appreciate it, Kiva. Yeah, I got you. I got you on there. I'm keeping an eye on you too, so I appreciate you keeping an eye on me as always. Ooh, that's gonna suck.
Darkness awaits you.
I think my chakrams still do a little bit more damage. I haven't quite figured it out yet. Oh, I'm getting the money too. I am getting the money. We're gonna be able to break things open here pretty quickly. So I made about 60K in just the last little bit. So, and we've gone up since increasing the levels. We've gone up almost 20 levels. I think like 15 levels or something like that. So I think we were 14. I think we were 22 when we made the change. So.
I'm injured.
Man, that guy has all kinds of abilities. What did I go? I think I went the wrong way. I got a little confused. This map is not normal, and I think the reason why is because I'm not in the zone. I think I automatically thought I was in. I think I'm in a different zone, so I went the wrong way. Because the zone to go kill the boss is pretty close to being this. Actually, no, I went the right way. It's just it's set up. I got to go all the way around. That's weird. I don't do this bounty very often, so. Because if I look, yeah, usually I'm down here, or no, here, and the map is like they're randomly generated, but it's relatively the same setup every time. So I look confused there. Because I don't do this one very often. So oh. All right. Oh man, I want to go in there so bad. But we're gonna skip out because we don't get as much gold in there. I noticed because I did a lot of that stuff and I wasn't getting any gold in comparison to what I'm getting right now. So we're going to hold off on that. Because I want to get the cash for the bounty, because I think it's going to have me more gold, and that's what we want. We want the gold for at the moment in time.
My hatred is too low.
Yeah, because just in going after this bounty alone, I made 25k. So, all right, yeah. So we want to come down here. Hopefully, I'll remember where this is at and come back and get it.
Leave, you filth! I require aid! You won't survive that!
All right. Another thing that the caches give me too is they give me recipes to learn, so which is great for getting things done here.
That would not be wise.
All right, so how good is this damage here? Oh shit!
My servants will feast on your pride as they devour your flesh. Enough. The dark power. Arrogant Nephilim. My servants will feast on your pride as they devour your flesh.
I'm not really sure how I feel about that, honestly.
You are no match for the Lord of Sin. Arrogant Nephilim, my servants will feast on your pride as they devour your flesh.
Oh, damn it! Which means I have to start that over. Okay. Gotta play this a little more carefully than I normally would. Not having that button that kills the boss immediately does suck. You know what's funny is that I've never had this fight last this long before, so I didn't even know that some of these mechanics. Fuck. Let's see how much gold I got. Over 100,000. Let's go see if we can get a better weapon real quick and come back. Okay. Well, give me a better weapon at least. Without question. Alright. I'll come back in here and try it again. It's a massive damage increase, so. And I need 50 grand for the next level. Only got 2 more to go too, I think. Yeah, that's a massive increase. All right.
My servants will feast on your pride as they devour your flesh.
That was a lot. So let's see here. New boots. These are better. There you go.
I need to go back.
That'll give us the cash. Which just gives us enough. And that cash almost had 100 in it, so. Maxed. Okay. Right, so that solves all of our weapon issues. Okay. Now we can go back to this. Yeah, there it is. Okay. If you don't go into that realm and complete it, then it'll stay. You can't get a new one. So that's the reason why we're heading back here without having to create a new game. So. All right, that's what a level 70 weapon's gonna do for me. Look at all that.
My strength is back. Bleed, you filth!
The world is safer now.
So would I. All right. This is going to feel a lot smoother from this point on. I'm to the point where I'm thinking we might want to go ahead and turn it back up. You know, maybe go back to Torment 1 now that we're getting... But we'll do that after we get done with this realm. We'll see how we're feeling after that. I don't have enough Veld crystals to make a whole set of level 70 gear, unfortunately, so... Well, this was a short one. Okay.
I need to go back.
All right. Now we can upgrade that. The only problem is I can only have one of these equipped, right? Ooh, I can equip it there. Let's equip it there, because that way if I get a new chest piece, I can put this there. You know, we're doing really good with the master. As much as I want to go up, we're not going to. We're just gonna sit here. We're having a good time here. We'll definitely head up when we get to level 70. We definitely don't want to be on anything lower than tiers 1 on Torment 1 on once we hit 70, but so far, Master's treating us pretty good. If I had more resources to make a whole set of 70 gear, then I would definitely turn it up. I would probably go so far as turning it up to like maybe 3 or 4, because I think, if I remember correctly, I did a test a long time ago, and they have changed a lot since then. But I did a test where I had nothing but yellow level 70 gear, and I did a sentry style build, and at level 70 with full yellow gear, I was able to do a Torment 4 Rift, so... But, like I said, unfortunately, I don't have the resources to make all that at the moment, so we're going to avoid that for now. We're just gonna... Oh. And like I said, if I didn't waste all my resources on my hardcore playthroughs, then I would be in a better position right now, I'm sure. But it is what it is, so we're doing the best we can with what we got. But at least now, dying doesn't mean starting over, so...
Darkness awaits you! Darkness awaits you! You won't survive that! Feel my wrath!
Alright, moving on to the next one. Alright, so we're about an hour into the stream, and I went from 20 to 23, or 43. Oh man, I wish I was going faster. It took me almost 3 hours yesterday to go from levels 1, but I also had help. So, like I said, I'm not the fastest guy at this, for sure. I've seen people get up to... Oh, that guy's gonna give me a pet. That guy's gonna give me a pet.
Sweet revenge!
Unless I got all the pets. The sink? Is that the pet? Is it the sink? Nope. Maybe I got all the pets from those guys. I've played this game a long time, so... Those guys usually... those guys can drop a pet, so... Oh, I'm getting some great gear there. Okay. We're a little ways away.
His spirit is free now. May he be free. Vengeance! I could get accustomed to that. Vengeance! Sweet revenge!
Okay. Right. I love it when they're that close. It's great.
Not open this.
All right. I mean, kind of. They're riches for this level, I guess. Ooh. Well, that's a gilded baron, apparently. Yeah. Oop. Well, we can get Grenader unlocked now, so we should probably go ahead and do that. Let's go with this one. That should definitely help out a lot there. Is this the last one for the? It says, okay, so it's right next to teleporter, so we are going to leave that alone for now. We'll complete the thing.
Do you want more?
And now my grenades are doing top tier damage. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Now, might want to turn it up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Ugh. It's gonna be great when I don't need to worry about resources again, but we need all that stuff. Alright, let's see here. Nope, nope. That is a upgrade, a big one. Alright. Okay, we can get rid of that. Okay. Come down here real quick, and we're going to put this in our... Come on. Alright, that'll... Let's get... remove... that... Move some more there. Oh, yep.
Well done.
Might as well grab that real quick. We'll do all this in a second. Let's go over here real quick. Finish up this. Don't want to leave this hanging. Ooh.
I need to go.
All right. Yeah, see, Master's been doing good for us because we're almost $500,000 in gold. Oh man, that's a massive upgrade for that helm, but I want the extra XP. Crashing rain. Well, it's better than I have there. Oh, let's open this real quick. I don't think that's the sages that I want. I think that's the earlier one. Nope, that's not. That's the one we want. But I can't use it till the guy's level, because he can't. I think. Well, you know what? We're gonna craft one and see if we can put it on him.
No.
Yep, he doesn't meet that. I can equip it. He cannot. So we'll just slap that there for now. We'll hang on to it. All right, and it's this one here.
Feel my wrath. I'll become stronger.
Pressure.
And one of the issues with this area is you do want to kill everything you come across until the portal opens up. Like this is a minor zone area, whatever you want. I don't know what they call them, but this is a minor level, I guess. The enemies are just regular enemies. There's might be some elite enemies in here, but they're just regular enemies. So their drop rates aren't the best in the world, although that was kind of cool. It would be nice to get a dagger, huh? Huh? Yeah, like that. So like now we can just bell on the area because this one's not a good area. So you want the areas that have all the elites or the bosses. They have the best drop rates for stuff. Like this area here is still whatever. Alright, these are bosses. And that was pretty awesome. Getting that the Grenader pass have really helped out a lot here. And then kill that dude. Yep. The one lone guy there. It's going to give us our portal. Alright, we got a portal already.
That was just a taste.
It's starting to rain legendaries. That's the way we like it. Right.
I can't carry any more. I am returning to town.
The rate we're going, hopefully before the beginning of the second hour we'll be where we want to be at. Ooh, that's an upgrade. That's an upgrade. Right. Okay, cool. I can already tell by the I don't know them all, but I know like this isn't something I want. This is not something I necessarily want. So I don't know if I'm gonna do a second class or not, but we will. We're gonna put this over here. This will be the alternate class legendary slot there. And then honestly, I'm thinking for these, yeah, they're not even level 70, so we'll just get rid of them. All right, we're back down to 20,000 gold, but
We'll rip these brutes to shreds.
Studying has paid off.
there we go. Well, this is the last floor. There's the goblin. So we've definitely been in much better ones, but hey. You know, it does make doing the bounties more exciting. I mean, like, the thing is, too, like, this, when this came out, when they brought this out, it was the last season of before Diablo 4 came out, so people like me didn't play this, haven't been playing this since. This is my first time since Diablo 4 came out, so.
I need to go back.
Alright, let's see here. What do we got? Anything special? Yeah, we'll go with that. That's a good upgrade. Alright. See here. I don't have the money for it. Got it. Okay.
Feel my wrath.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention to the arrow. He's over here. Alright. Go this way then.
They should have run when they had the chance.
Your fear betrays you.
Ooh, we got something nice. Oh, there we go. It's a blood thief too. We like the blood thieves. Well, the blood shards we can get our hands on, that's for damn sure. What are we up to anyway? Not really enough to worry about it.
My master has begun.
Yeah.
Soon demons spawn like you will be gone forever.
You will die for what you've done.
The demon spawn shall perish.
I will not do that. My pain has paid off.
Alright.
You won't survive that. Do you want more? Feel my wrath.
Holy shit, hey Kiva! Thanks for the raid, I appreciate it.
Feel my wrath.
What's up, everybody? Thanks for joining me. Just sitting here chilling, playing some Diablo 3. Been struggling the last couple days on hardcore and decided to go back to just softcore and just enjoy the game, you know? How was the birthday stream there, Kiva?
Wait you.
Sorry I got in so late. I slept in so late today. I felt so bad. Me and Vop didn't even do bro days, so I felt horrible. But, you know. So I came in late, but looked like you're having a good time. Good. Appreciate that's awesome. Hey Dragon, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Getting close, man. 5 more to go, and I got affiliated. I'm excited. I'm almost there. I always got to give Vop a shout out when I talk about it, though, because all those guys come from him. That's for sure. Stargazer, thanks. Appreciate the follow. That's awesome. Thanks a lot. So distracted, I'm going the wrong way, but hey, you know, appreciate it. Appreciate all the love, for sure. Come on, Dragon, I appreciate that encouragement for sure. Yep, follows free. Follows are free. Although, honestly, I think most of the people that watch Kiva are following me, so I appreciate everybody that supports. We're all kind of running in the same circles a little bit, so which is all good. Which is all good. So appreciate everybody's support for sure. So, I didn't catch what you were doing exactly, Kiva. Did you start a new game? Is that what you did today, or were you playing an existing game today? New expedition, okay. I haven't done much with the expedition, so I don't know much about them. You'll have to get together and we can explain that to me how those go, because I've heard people talk about them. I've just never done them before. So, ooh, I definitely want to come back to that. We want to hit that portal in a second. Well, that's not good, but I hope you had fun though. That's what matters. If you're having fun. The reason why I went to softcore, I was feeling like, you know what, I really like, I've been really had a fun time last couple days playing this game, but I'm tired of starting over, so decided that I was gonna go ahead and just do regular game, and if I die, just keep going, you know. So I bet there it is. I'm sure your kids had fun with the confetti too. For those of you who don't know, my channel's Then Came Bronson. I am Bronson, and I mainly stream RPGs like Diablo, Path of Exile, Last Epoch, and I like survival games as well. I change it up briefly when we have lull. Right now, we have a lull in the genre because we're waiting on new seasons to come out for Path of Exile and Diablo, which is coming out at the beginning of March. So everybody that's playing these games they're just kind of playing whatever they can right now to pass the time. So
Sweet revenge.
well, if you're into No Man's Sky on PC, there's a way to run all expeditions. Yeah. I've played around with it a little bit. I do like the game. I just haven't like fully committed to it yet. So I play on PlayStation a lot too, and I think that's where I have the save where I've been the furthest in the game is on the PlayStation. I'm old school. Played the first one. After that, I got lost in major upgrades in the game. Yeah, no, I Diablo 1 is way different from Diablo 2, and Diablo 2 is way different than Diablo 3. I didn't like Diablo 2 very much. It's the holy grail of ARPGs according to everybody, and you know, I just didn't care for it. So just but teach their own. But Diablo 4 and Diablo 3 are kind of similar. They were trying to not make it similar, but people complained too much about the game, and so they made it kind of similar. There's still major differences, especially the way certain classes play, but there's also a lot of similarities between the two, where there's not many similarities between 1 and 2 and 2 and 3. So alright, got all the goodies. Let's go back to this portal down here. These portals are just so fruitful.
Feel my wrath.
I'm also rusty with this game too. I haven't played this one since Diablo 4 came out almost 2 years ago. Maybe even, actually, I think it's been longer than 2 years now. And this one you cannot play with the controller, so I'm super rusty with the mouse and keyboard. I end up turning to Final Fantasy 7 and went down that rabbit hole. Oh, you're talking to the right guy as far as that goes. I don't play those types of games when I'm streaming because I get so hyper focused I don't look at chat, and then like what's the point at that point? You know, I'm not communicating with anybody. I'm just sitting there, you know, zoned into whatever game I'm playing. But I love Final Fantasy games. I play Final Fantasy 14 online. I've beaten all of them but 16. I just can't get into 16. I don't know why. But and I haven't beat 13 either. I didn't like 13 either. But other than that, like 7's definitely, I think 7's considered the benchmark for any role-playing game. It's definitely one of my top 5 for sure. So ooh, I got an upgraded gem, so we can start getting a little bit more experience now. That's going to be helpful.
Feel my wrath.
Thousands of hours into that game. I have a book or two of the 3 disc box set. Made 5 saves and ran all the way through them. Still got PS1s. Well, damn. I don't have PS1 anymore. But I think I still have my PS1 Final Fantasy 7 game, my original. One thing I have too of my original PlayStation days is I have an original copy of Castlevania Symphony of the Night, and I actually priced it. That thing's worth like $600. So I was like, that's going into the safe. We're gonna hang on to that, you know. But yeah, no, Final Fantasy 7 is definitely an amazing game, to be sure. And anybody hasn't played it, you should. The graphics are definitely old, you know, but like the game holds up very well as far as gameplay and story and whatnot. It's a great game. Then I go for Final Fantasy 7 in Microsoft Store. Yeah, I know. I think I picked it up on Steam for like, I think it was on sale for like $6 or something like that one time. And I was like, thanks. Now I don't have to run a simulator anymore. Or an emulator. Book alone's worth $500 last time I checked. I have the guide I have for it is not the original Brady's game guide. It's the one I have is called it says it's like unlicensed and right on the cover and stuff like that, but to me it was the best guide that came out for that game. Really explained how to do things well and stuff like, because there's a couple things in the original Brady book, Brady Games book that came out that didn't explain a couple of things when it came to like the chocobo racing and, you know, and breeding stuff. So people were a little lost there for a while. And then of course back then when that game came out, you know, the internet was like novel. It wasn't even, no one could share information that way. So I mean, that's, yeah, that right there brings back some memories for sure. The whole how we used to get our information for games and stuff, because no one had computers. The internet was a thing, but no one had computers, and you had to either buy books, you know, that had, you know, guides for those games, or you had to go to the library and get sheets of information printed out and stuff like that. Definitely weird in comparison to now.
Feel my wrath. I am returning to town.
Hey, you know what? I appreciate you staying as long as you did, Kiva. I'm surprised you're still here, actually. So you have a great night. Get some sleep. I'm glad you had fun for your birthday stream. Going to the library and printing out finished moves from. Yes, exactly. We used to do that. One of my favorite games of all time. It isn't one of my favorite games. It is my favorite game of all time. Is Chrono Trigger. And I went in there and it would get the, you know, all the little, you know, hidden stuff and tricks and whatnot, trying to figure out everything out in that game. Had like, you know, 3 or 4 sheets printed of stuff, which was a big deal back then because games weren't that complicated back then. So
A well-deserved death.
there's actually a rumor too going around. I don't know if it's true, but major news outlets are actually starting to publish it too, that Chrono Trigger might actually be getting a remake finally. And I don't know if I necessarily want a remake, more so that just like bring out a remaster of the original version, just smooth out the graphics a little bit, just like they've done with like all these Dragon Quest games and stuff like that. Just make the you know, the graphics just a little cleaner and release it on next gen consoles, you know.
These creatures won't go down easily.
It's nice. It's been a minute since I got a legendary.
I need to go back.
So, Dragon, what's your main game you play nowadays? What do you mainly mess with? I mean, aside from, I'm pretty sure you still replay Final Fantasy every now and then, because I do that, so. Things are getting harder.
I am returning to town.
All right, let's see here. Okay. Oops. Portal idiot. Okay, here we go. Another boss level. Get out of there. Okay. I'm getting all this resource stuff to scrap for resources. I should probably see if I got enough to make me some better gear.
I need to go back.
Well, we'll worry about it in a second. Let's finish up this first.
I've become more formidable.
Man, one of these guys are dropping Death's Breath. That's not good.
Our opponents may be strong,
I need some.
not stand down.
Oh, we should have enough to pick everything up. Hey, a helm.
I'm
Oh.
overburdened.
I don't. Okay.
I need to go back.
Oh, it's a shit helm. That's not good. All right, let's see. Do we get anything good? I'm not really ready to. Hmm. Not really ready for that yet. We'll put that in there for now. All right, let's see here. What is our worst item? Probably bracers, I guess. All right. Boots would be next. Hmm. Probably gonna hate myself for making those right now, but those actually aren't too bad. So we'll go with we'll go with those. All right. All right. We still have a couple bounties to do for this particular act, so we'll get working on those. The only bad thing about the those realms with all the bonus stuff is it really derails you, like what you're doing. You could be in the middle of working on bounties and you're like, oh, gotta go in there because it's worth it, and then then you're sitting here like trying to get back on track to what you were doing.
Do you want more? I have more control now.
Let's do that one. We'll do that one. All right.
Vengeance!
Another portal. Well, let's finish up this bounty and we'll go in there. All right.
A worthy foe.
Finally got a Death Breath. That's good. We're dropping earlier. Like every time I came in here, I was getting at least 6 or 7 of them, but I haven't gotten any of them in a while. So that's good.
A glorious development.
Right.
That was just a taste.
Oops, I didn't mean to go in here, but I left a lot of stuff on the ground anyway. What the heck was going on there? Alright.
An incredible feat.
Alright. Still haven't found the portal yet. There's no goblins. There's got to be a portal. Oh, there's the goblin. Okay. This is the end then.
My pack is full.
Um, Instead of porting out of here, we're going to wait for it to kick us out, because hopefully it'll kick us out where we entered. Actually, I don't think it does. I think it does kick us back to town, unfortunately, but we'll find out because I can't remember. Yeah, it takes us back to town. That sucks. So we'll have to. Well, we finished that bounty up anyway before we went to the portal, so that's not a big deal. All right, so
I can't do that.
I've got boots. I got bracers. All right then. Oh yeah, we don't need to keep that one. Nothing special about that one. All right. And then put those away. And then continue on. Got 2 more bounties to do for this act. And hopefully I'll get enough gold that we should be able to make enough here for level 70. That should keep us until we hit level 70.
I could get accustomed to that.
Alright, I heard a mob. Oh, there it is. It's up there. All right, that'll help out a lot gold wise.
Do you want more?
Oh, I hate it when they don't give me the arrows immediately,
That was just a
and I gotta sit here and search or look around for them. Alright, finally got one, and I got an arrow to the next one, so that helps out. Alright. And there's the next one. Alright, cool. We got one more to go. Then we're done with this set of bounties. Oh, it's got to be this one too. This one stinks because it takes forever to find the plague tunnels, and then you got to get to the second level of the plague tunnels, and then you got to kill everything in the plague tunnels. Oh, it says survive the firestorm. That's new. Haven't heard of that before.
your fear betrays you.
Oh, dead end. Oh.
I feel more powerful.
All right, 10 more levels to go, and they're the worst 10 levels. They never fixed in this game. They never fixed so the original level cap was 60, and so when they changed it from 60 to 70, they made the last 10 levels originally almost as bad as the first 60, and they changed it a little bit, but not enough. Like, you can feel a difference from 60 to 61, and then the difficulty too, it raises dramatically, especially from 66 to 70. The difficulty definitely spikes. I might not feel it so much because I have the ability to use level 70 gear, which is what we've been trying on making, you know, crafting and whatnot. But yeah, the next 10 levels are definitely gonna feel long. All right, Plague Tunnels 2. Here we go. Now it says survive the firestorm. Normally this is a kill every enemy, so I haven't seen this particular thing here. So some goodies. Survive the firestorm. Okay. Oh, okay. Got to defeat waves of enemies while trying not to die. I've never done this before. I should get like a little achievement for completing it. You know, usually these special bounties will have like an achievement associated with them, but I've never seen this one before ever. And I've put thousands of hours into this game, and that's not hyperbole, that's legit. I think I have like 2,500 hours in this, or maybe even close to 3,000 hours in this game. So night, people. I'm gonna hit the see. Absolutely, Stargazer. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you supporting and coming out and all that. I'm sure also that Kiva appreciated you going to her stream as well. It was a good time today for sure. Let's go empty our inventory before we go into that portal. And we got room for all the goodies. Oh, we've got a legendary I didn't notice. Alright. Got one of those. Upgrade. Upgrade. Those are not going to be upgrades. Alright. Did I forget to? Oh, I just got. I had it equipped. Okay, got it. Right, and then this mace doesn't do me any good, so we will get rid of that. Oh, let's go ahead and turn our thing. Oops, wrong button. Okay. That's a lot of... I think the Guardian's Contingency is the one I need. Let's see here. I think it's a belt. Yes, I believe that's what I need. Let me take a quick look here, just to make sure. Yes, that's exactly what I need for the build I'm working towards. So, debating if I should get that now. I don't know if it's gonna, well, you know what, it actually... What is it? It's got a headpiece to it. I don't want to change the headpiece out yet. So we'll wait. We'll wait. But I got the pattern lock. That's what matters. So oops. All right. And we got our first big gems there, so that's good. All right.
Feel my wrath.
All right.
My training has paid off.
You know, I said 60 to 70 felt really bad as far as how long. We're already 62. So, you know, maybe not as much as I was originally thinking, I guess. An amulet. Death's Breath would be great, game. Give me some of those. These guys just drop it.
Our opponents may be strong, but I will not.
Now, floors like these I'll completely clear because every enemy on here is an elite enemy. So I'll completely clear it because I want to get... They have higher chance to drop, you know, better gear and Death's Breath, which is a key crafting component. So, as a matter of fact, the higher the difficulty is, they'll be guaranteed to drop Death's Breath, and then the higher you go, they'll be guaranteed to drop 2 and then 3. As a matter of fact, I think on the top Torment level, I think they're guaranteed to drop 3, and they have like a 75% chance to drop 4. So now we're a long ways from getting there, but you get the right items at the right time. You know, you can get some good power jumps really fast. Finally got one. One out of that whole floor. Ugh.
must wait long.
Oh, come on, hit. At least it's not as bad as if I die this time.
Feel better now.
Oops, I don't want to do that yet. I want to make sure we were clear. It looks like we're clear. All right. Hey, another elite enemy level. I'll take him.
Not enough hatred.
Yeah. It's bound to happen in these levels this early on. These are just so difficult. But they're worth it. You get lots of rewards for them and stuff, so...
I am immune. I require aid.
Get the
I
hell...
wish I could do that.
Wish you could too.
Always wanted to fight some of these.
Alright. Starting to get lots of death's breath now. Let's see how many we got, just because I'm curious. 11? Okay, okay. Ooh. Ooh, don't tell me we got this already. I don't want it earlier than 70. Oh, we didn't. Okay. There's this other one called Squirt's Necklace, and it has a really good legendary power on it, and they look the same with the question mark over them. So I always get super like, oh my gosh, you know. But nope, disappointed.
I am returning to
It's not even better than what I have on. So it's defense wise, but not damage wise. I think now that I got enough of that, I think what I can do is I can do this. We can pull this over here. Check. Yeah, so I think what I'm going to do is we're going to salvage all of our stuff that we need to salvage. We're going to take the gem out of this. And we're going to come over here. And then we're going to take that legendary power. We're going to put that on with that. And then we're gonna give up some defense, but I'd rather have that and get the extra bonus experience. And then we get the 2 set bonus there, which will help out with that. And then I think too we can go ahead and craft the gloves, and then we'll have the 3 set bonus gloves. There we go. Absolutely. All right, that helps out a tremendous amount. And then for defense, because we need to make these anyway, we can craft these. And then craft the belt. And then the 2 set will give us some good defense for now. There we go. So this one, that way we're getting double Death Breath. When it drops, we got some good defense going. Yeah, there we go. It looks like it helped with the damage a little bit too, honestly. Alright, anything else down here? Cool, cool. We got spoiled. The first 3 levels are all elite levels. Now we're doing regular enemies. Oh, want to do that.
I feel better now.
Alright. Alright, next floor. And boss floor, not too bad. Boss floors aren't horrible. We need the keystones anyway, so... Eventually, anyway.
I must wait longer. I can't carry any more.
Alright, let's go back. Not gonna get better than that. Not gonna get better than that. I think the grenades can do more damage. They just need time to ramp up. I think that's the issue. Because they don't do, like, all that extra damage until, like, the 4th bounce or 5th bounce, I think. That's why you'll see, like, them not taking damage and take a bunch of damage, not taking damage and take a bunch of damage.
I'm overburdened. I am returning to town.
5 more levels. Ooh. Alright, so down there. Okay. That one there. Nope, nope, nope. That one there. Think. Oh, this one does nothing. And it looks like crap too. So we'll just get rid of that. Okay. This is a long they're called enmity or whatever. Realities, enmity, reality, or something like that. I don't know what it means. It's hard for me to say. So we'll just call them portals, you know? They're just, it's a long portal. Many, many levels so far. I've lost track how many levels what level we're on. I'm going to say like 7. So and we're about to hit, I'm assuming 8. And that's going to take us to the next one.
Our opponents may be strong.
My pack is full. I need to go back.
That's my problem with these is you always a lot of back and forth, but got too early on because I just don't have the resources that I would normally have. So is this All right.
You won't survive that.
Another floor. How are we doing on resources anyway? Yeah, we still don't have nearly as many as I would if I had the challenge cache, so
Sweet revenge.
A worthy opponent.
I can't carry any more.
is this going to be the end? Nope, I don't see a goblin. Yep, there's the portal finally. All right.
Returning to town.
Do. Oh, maybe that's upgrade. That is an upgrade. All right, cool. All right. To the next floor. Wow, this thing's going on forever. This one should get me to this. Massacre Shriek should get me to... Oh, no, not quite. Thought I was going to level me up, but not quite. Oops.
I'm overburdened.
I knew that was going to happen. Ugh. And what is this? Nothing much. All right. All right, this is a boss one. There's my level 66.
I need more hatred to do that. Feel my wrath. I can't carry any more.
I mean, at the rate this is going with this particular immunity, I'm gonna be level 70 by the time we get done with it. I don't even know. It's definitely been one of the longer ones I've been through for sure, which is cool. I mean, I'm not hating on it. I'm just surprised we're not done with it yet. Getting lots of resources, so this beginning part's definitely of the season is definitely kind of grindy, and it's made worse because of the hardcore thing that I tried and failed, and then so I don't have any of the resources like I was talking about at the beginning of the stream. So this part's definitely like way more grindy, and it's gonna feel even worse for me because I'm not gonna have the set that I would normally have too. So, and these zones are gonna be key for that because they have really good high drop rate for gear and stuff. So.
My pack is full. I need to go back.
Getting lots of jewelry too. That's great. It's been dropping pretty good as well.
Everything you require, right here.
Isn't the current season mechanic is there in or what's the dungeon chair chain? Isn't the new? I think you're talking about Diablo 4. Diablo 3 season started a month ago, I think. So, but the Diablo 4 starts in 2 weeks, which is why I'm playing this. I'm killing time for the new season to start. So, and I was playing and I was noticing that the rewards, because the rewards now for the season journey are on a rotation. They're not making anything new. No, I checked because I got interested in 3 again, and it says season 38 starts. Oh, well, I didn't know that. I haven't finished this up, so for me, it's not a waste of time. You know, I'll play this weekend and next weekend, and I should get everything completed by then. So, you know, and then when the new one starts, if it's got any rewards on it that I need, then great. But no, for me, what happened was I got cute and decided I wanted to try hardcore out after not playing this game for 2 years because I've been playing Diablo 4, and I wasted my my chapter 2 and 3 season journey rewards, and I wasted my weekly challenge cash. So starting on now, I'm doing softcore, and because I'm on softcore, I don't have any of those benefits. So now I'm sitting here like, just it's more grindy for sure because I don't have anything special. So. Yeah, no, I was, trying to do something different than because I've had thousands of hours in this game, and I've only done a few hardcore characters. I've had good success doing hardcore characters on console. That's just because I'm better with the controller than I'm mouse and keyboard. So yeah, and I'm just rusty. So, but I was like, I'm tired of dying and not progressing. So, now I'm just sitting here having fun. But it is but that's the reason why I'm picking everything up, because I didn't start with the cash that you start with and stuff, so I don't get what is it like, it's like 400 of every what is it, scrap and all that stuff right at the beginning of the game.
I am returning.
So oh yeah. So these are called realms of entity. So there's a random chance that one will show up while you're in the open world while you're doing bounties, right? And yeah, no, absolutely. And the death breath is great out of it, but so is the drop rates for gear. It's a good place to get legendaries for sure. You're still better off doing greater rifts for legendaries, but you still get good legendaries out of there as well. But the idea is, but they made that a permanent thing. So they made the last season, they had the Realms of Enmity, and they have the Altar of Rights, and they made both of those permanent things. I believe the season mechanic that they went with is there's the, I forget what they're called because I didn't play that season, but there's these gems that you pick up, not the legendary gems, these other gems that you pick up, I think, that'll have special powers to attach to them. And then on top of that too, the other mechanic is this one. You can put anything in this slot here, so it doesn't have to be a weapon. It can be anything in the Kanaya's cube slot. So and yeah, I think that's it. But the entity and all that stuff. Referring to weekly portal chest loot you're missing right now. Yeah, that's why I'm playing grenades. I'm playing grenades because that's what I got. I'm still at the beginning. I'm still fresh. But the what are you referring to? The weekly portal chest loot you're missing right now. That's the Greater Rift box. Yeah, that you get for doing the challenge rift, the weekly challenge rift. I use that on my hardcore character. Is it only the weapon slot though? Yes, it's the only one that you can change is the weapon slot. So I don't. At least I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Let me check. I'll check right now because I do have a weapon I think available. No, you can put anything. Oh, that's going to set up some nice stuff there. So you can put anything in any slot. So there you go. Yeah, everything is available. So that's good. Kind of sucks for Demon Hunter. Yeah, I think according to the tier list I saw, the one that gets the most benefit is the Necromancer. I'm not big on the Necromancer, and this is it'll still do what I want it to do, So I don't know about the Broken Shatter dagger build, so I'm not sure. But you do start off with the Shadow set if you play. So you'll with Demon Hunter, that's what you start with. So I thought if I remember correctly, because I don't think I played that season. That one was big. Like, I think I played the season after, so people were complaining that it killed the build because of the mechanic was changing and stuff. So you might be right. Never mind, Shadow was the permanent set ring because you could wear Aquila and have a different thing in your cube. I think I understand what you're saying. Yeah, I think you can do that. Minus one rings. Okay, you're talking about the Royal Ring of Grandeur. Got it. Got it. Right. I sorry that confused me the way you typed that, but yeah, I understand now. Yeah, I think that that what you're talking about, you can do that. Um, this season, the way the season's set up. So right, I have that in my cube now. I just I wanted the Oryx crown for the XP bonus for now until I get level 70, and then once I hit level 70, I'll put that back on.
I'm overburdened. I need to go back.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while for sure. I just know the Royal Ring of Grandeur because it's something you need. eh, Um, it is the meta, and then never changed it. Like, you get the best builds when you have that, because then you can combine using two sets in one and all that stuff. So
I am returning to town.
did you know that they changed Natalia's completely? Like, it's not even doesn't even work the same anymore. They did that the last main season they did. They did a whole. It's really weird now. It's a basically a trap build now, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
Ah, good.
There's so many other cool skills to boost that they take technical melee spell. Yeah, I mean, it is a ranged class for sure. I think the way that they, you know, um, did Diablo 4 is pretty cool with the rogue class, which is basically demon hunter, more or less. So because you do have kind of a melee skill on there, although they haven't made it really like the best. They haven't really made a meta build for it yet, but Yeah, I could see your point there for sure. I can see that. Things are starting to get difficult.
That was just a taste. Feel my wrath.
I went in having played 3 and first Diablo. I enjoyed a little damage like. Getting a rogue was fully disappointed. I do agree that compared the Demon Hunter to the Rogue was a downgrade overall. I do disagree with your take on D4. It's not for everybody though. You know, it's just like I just like everybody thinks that Diablo 2 is the holy grail of ARPGs, and I'm not a big fan. So I have played it. I just wasn't a fan. So, but I will say that I don't like the fact that they do continuously. It feels like we've been in early access for Diablo 4 the entire time because they keep changing mechanics almost every 2 or 3 seasons. They'll change basic core mechanics. They'll redo how they all work and everything like that. As far as like the look and how some of the builds feel, I think it's fun to play. I think they have some good ideas. I just think that overall, it has been poorly executed for sure. But I've had fun playing it. I'm not gonna not say that. But it definitely doesn't feel like a AAA game to say the least. So. Has a problem with being too unexplanatory. What do you mean by that? It's hard to tell which one of those is doing more damage. Alright, let's see here. Early one to not too long ago is a game that has absolutely unplayable until I had a friend help me with what you're even supposed to do. Sure, I can go through the main quest, etc., but season tab, all the unlocks, battle pass, it really overwhelming and empty at the same time. Huh. I played it since the beginning, and I've played every season since the beginning, so kind of am having a hard time following that a little bit, but I guess I could see that, especially if you haven't played. The problem for new players, especially with the campaign, is you want to experience the campaign, but the campaign is long. Now, you don't have to play the campaign, luckily, to do season stuff. You can skip right over it, unlike other games. But at the same time, you know, it's like a 35, 40 hour campaign. And and when it comes to what you're supposed to do, it's different than when you're doing season stuff. It's not, it's like almost like another game entirely. I can definitely concede that. I think I'm having a hard time following what you're saying just because I'm so used to it. I guess I could see what you're saying. If you didn't know where to look for things in the season and stuff like that, you wouldn't know where to go. But they do have you know, they do have tutorial tips at the beginning of the season of, you know, what to do and whatnot. But I do agree that they don't explain much. So the next expansions. Yes, that's exactly what I was talking about. It feels like early access. So they had the first 6 or 7 seasons, and then they had the first expansion that introduced the new zone that they have now, and the Spiritborn, and then they completely and they called it Loop 2.0 or whatever, and they completely changed a bunch of mechanics, and then they completely changed a bunch of mechanics like 2 seasons ago, and they're planning on it's not this season coming up, it's when the expansion comes out, I believe in April. When that expansion comes out, they're going to completely redo a bunch of stuff again. So, like I said, that's been my problem with it, is that like it feels like an early access game. It feels like they tried some things and failed, and now they're trying to, you know, go back. And this is all stuff that they should have done before releasing the game. So, you know, it's like they're getting free, testers for free. Yeah, I can't wait to check the Warlock out. I will say this though, if you haven't played the new Paladin, you should. That I had a lot of fun playing the Paladin. Paladin was great. Where is some of it? Just I think the modern gaming market period is trash. There hasn't been a game I've been super excited for coming out in a long time, and there isn't even a game on the horizon that I know of that I'm waiting for. Yeah, no, I agree with that too. Like, I don't pre-order games anymore. I haven't pre-ordered games since oh, what was it? It was a long time ago. I had an experience with this what was it? It was the second South Park game, the Fractured Butthole game. When they announced that game, it was like 4 years before they released it, and they had it out for pre-order. And so I pre-ordered that game because I love Stick of Truth. I thought it was great, and I pre-ordered that game. And then it was like delay after delay after delay after delay, and so I went in and got my money back. And I was just waiting. I haven't pre-ordered a game since. I just wait for them to come out and see how they're doing before I give them any money. Given that I love Soul X games, looking forward to Duskhood and the reincarnation. I am not a Soul X game guy. I get the appeal for some people that like those kinds of games. Yeah, my brother can tell you stories about how bad I hate those games. I tried Dark Souls, and I couldn't get past the first enemy, not the first boss. The first enemy. I tried for like 25 minutes or something like that, and I was like, this is not for me. And that was the end of that. That was the end of that. And then there was another game, was the Suriko Shadows Die Twice. I thought, I was like, oh, this looks like Tenshu, you know, like that kind of gimmick from the trailer, and I was super stoked about it. And I got in there, and it was the same thing. I died on the first enemy, and I was just like, yeah, this isn't for me. These games aren't for me. Hey, how you doing? What is that? Mace. Thanks for coming in. How you doing? How's things going today?
Won't survive that.
Get out of there. Lost track of my mouse there. I kept running into the wall. Honestly, it doesn't make it any better, but if you actually play Souls game full general, they get... Yeah, I don't know. I've tried. Like, especially because, like, you know, Night Rain came out, and my brother plays that a lot, and so, you know, we usually play games together a lot, but because he's been playing that, we haven't been playing as much as we normally do. And so, that is, but it's just, like, it's just not for me. Which is funny because, like, my daughter got all into Elden Ring, and she's like, "You'd like it. I'm sure you would." And I'm like, "No. I've seen the clips. It looks cool, but that first encounter, I'd be like, "Yeah, I'm done. I'm done." All right. Come back and
Need to go back.
100% get. Yeah, no, I mean, and I 100% people that like the challenge. You know, I was talking to my mom one time. She's not a huge gamer. She likes certain kinds of games. But she was talking about how she got into Fallout 4, which completely surprised me. I was like, wow, you actually like that game? And she's like, well, you know, I like the building aspect of it, so I got to do everything else to get to that point. And I'm like, okay, I get it. I go, and then I was like, have you tried survival mode? And she's like, I don't hate myself. I was just like, okay, I can see that. So those types of difficulties just definitely aren't for everybody. And like, I mean, it goes back to like me trying out hardcore. Hardcore isn't hard. It's just you got to pay extra attention and don't take stupid risks. And you know, like these enmity as a reality. Like you come in here, you're gonna die. You know, and maybe not towards the end game, but at the beginning, you know, you're just not having a good time. And so, I mean, and I'm sure there's players out there that handle them just fine. I'm not one of them. That's why I quit doing the hardcore thing this season, because I wanted to try it, and every time I died was only because I went into those damn things. So if I would have avoided them entirely, I would have been fine. But doing softcore, it's like, nope, I want the rewards out of here. So can't wait till I get off this damn grenade stuff. Need something new. Need some need a legendary to help me out. Get everything. Good, okay. Those portals are good and bad. Taking the portal to SC and immediately proc cheat death. Yeah, no, that's what's happened. Like every on my death counter there, I started that for the at the beginning of the weekend. I normally stream Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, so On Friday, I was like, I'm waiting for new leagues and new seasons to start. So I was like, I'll come in here, I'll do hardcore play. And every death I had was coming in here. And even on my total death counter now, that's all from coming in here. I can handle everything else, but you want to come in here. This is where all the good stuff's at. Yeah, no, I agree. I agree. And it's a permanent feature in the game. I don't know if you know that or not, but they put it in the very last season, and then people liked it so much they left it in here. But yeah, no, it's cool, but at the same time, you know, like I'm fighting 3 Rift Guardians right now at the same time, you know, and I don't have a proper build, you know. So it's like you're definitely, you know, messing with death when you come in here for sure.
I need to go.
See if anything good, anything good. Doesn't look like it.
These creatures won't go down easily.
Do you want more?
That was weird. That whole floor I got 2 items. Every other floor I'm getting like 30 every time. Okay, that sucked. No, there's nothing special about this place. We'll go to the next floor. don't know if you guys can tell, but I don't play with mouse and keyboard very often. It is kind of coming back to me, but I'm definitely rusty.
I am returning to town.
Let's see here.
This will help.
Vengeance!
Well, that enemy's got almost all the bad affixes all right up into number one.
I require aid! I feel better now.
I get stuck on those torches and then it's acting like I'm there, but I'm not there. So annoying.
Need to go back.
Prepare for a long fight.
I've become stronger.
Hey, one more level to go. And then the real fun begins.
I need to go back. I must heal.
Ugh. That was close. I don't think I'm out of the woods yet, though.
I require aid! I wish I could do that. am returning to town.
It's getting to the point with how much stuff they're dropping. It's just better just to go before every portal and make sure I'm empty. Finally a legendary. Oops, I'm not meaning to do that.
I need to go back.
Mm. Mm. And of course, had to be something absolutely useless. Oops. Oh, here we go. There's a good room. These guys are going to take a little bit to kill, but we should get some Death's Breath out of here at least, right? Chains and poison floor and fire floor and whatever. Plague, I think it's called plague, and then it's been too long.
I am too low on discipline.
Of course you are, because I need to move around and I'm gonna die. Ain't no way I can get out of the... Holy crap, I cannot believe I'm still alive. Got wallers and... yeah. Oh, come on, get out of there. Oh, it's a bad room. There's a lot of nonsense going on in there for sure. This is why I wanted to go back to softcore, because you get rooms like these and... There we go. There's some Death's Breath. I'm walled. I can't go anywhere. Holy crap. Hey, and it's a bow too. Nice. Hopefully it's something good.
Not enough discipline.
All right. This is a rewarding floor. Hey Mace, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. I haven't counted how many I've gotten tonight. I've gotten quite a few, and I appreciate everybody's support. I'm so close to getting affiliated. Just need followers, and followers are free. So thank you. Appreciate it a lot. I've been kind of lazy. I haven't got a Discord set up yet, but I will get on that right away. People, that way we can play and chat together. That'd be kind of cool too, for especially for people who like these
Can't carry any more.
older Diablos, you know. So
I am returning to town.
oh, that's a win for us. That's nothing. Although they did rework it, so it might be worth. I forget what it does. I remember they reworked it. Nope, I was wrong. I must be thinking of a different game then. Maybe Diablo 4. I know they have a win force in that one too, but yeah, that is trash. Okay. But we did get quite a bit of Death's Breath in there. 28. Hell yeah.
For a long fight.
Do you want more?
Okay. I cannot wait until I don't have to pick this crap up anymore.
My pack is full. I need to go back.
Okay. Looks like that's everybody. Explore.
I am losing strength.
Come on, come on, come on. This massacre bonus might get me to level 70. Oh, this is the last floor too, because it's there's the goblin. Right on! Finally. That's called getting to level 70 the hard way. Some gloves here too. Watching you, I still have no idea how Demon Hunter works. Normally I do Monk, Whirlwind Barb, Crusader. This week, love. You know, everybody's got their thing. I was primarily for a long time a Witch Doctor player. I did that for a long time, just that.
Need to go back.
And then I finally got into Demon Hunter because they reworked the Unhallowed Essence build, which is like a multi-shot build, and it wipes the screen. I liked that gameplay a lot, and so I went with that, started playing that, and that's fun. I've tried doing Monk. I cannot figure it out. So I hear you on the when it comes to that. As a matter of fact, I think I was there was a stream where I was looking at all the time I have. I think Monk play. I think I have like 5 hours of Monk play or something like that. So I have 1.5 hours of Barbarian play because I don't like that class in this game at all. Yeah, that's my. I love the chicken build. I loved that. That was so much fun. It wasn't as powerful as some of the other speedrunning builds, but it was the fastest. Like, at least it felt like it was, because you're just running around all over the screen a million miles an hour. It's good stuff. But like Barbarian, I've seen lots of good players playing Barbarian, and I just like I'm pretty sure I can figure out the build in question. It's getting to the point where I can play the build. So,
My pack is full.
all right, well,
I am returning.
enough of that. Alrighty, well, we hit level 70. I think it's probably a good time to stop. I will be playing this offline though, because that way I can get a little bit further, get through the because the lack of not having Hadric's GIF available to me is going to make the next several hours really horrible. So I don't want to put you guys through that anyway. So I'll probably work it enough until I get some kind of build put together offline. But I got to take a break and go, you know, say hello to the wife and all that stuff and whatnot. So I appreciate all the follows today. I appreciate Kiva raiding me out with her birthday stream. All the new followers. It's been great. It's been awesome. I'm getting there, so it's been a good time. Let's see. Let's find someone to raid out here. Let's see what we got. What kind of options we got here. Everybody I know is done for the day. That's part of being a streamer that does the graveyard shift. So, oh yeah, absolutely, Mace. I appreciate it. Yeah, no, I stream Saturday, Sunday, or Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, 9 p.m. Pacific. So whatever that is, wherever you're at. And sometimes a little early, sometimes I'm a little late, but I try to keep to a schedule because, yeah, I want people to know where I'm at. You know, I don't want that way they don't have to guess. There's some, you know, life happens. This isn't my job yet. Hopefully one day it will be. That could be several years away. So life happens. Like last weekend was Valentine's, so I didn't stream it all last weekend. Took my wife out and had a good time and stuff. So, but I try to keep to a schedule. So that's when you can find me for sure. Let's see here. All right, we'll go with this dude. We'll see how this goes. So, still learning how to do all this stuff properly for sure. So, all right, here we go. All right, guys, appreciate it. One of these days I'll come up with a catchphrase. Until then, insert sign off here.